Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your patience. My name is Mathew Paterno, and I have the privilege and the pleasure of being the director of the Hanover Symphony. If you wonder why I say it that way, it's mostly because every week I get to make music with 65 of my closest friends. And it's a wonderful thing we love to do. Our mission statement says our goal is to bring music to people and people to music. But we love doing that as well. But before we go any further, how about one last hand for a wonderful Randolph band program. You have such an incredible music program here in Randolph, one that I've been very familiar with for a long time, one you should be incredibly proud of. We'll go to some of the connections that the Wind Symphony has with the Randolph Band program a little bit later, but just two things I wanted to mention. First of all, that refrigeration, that was really cool. Yeah! No, tough crowd. That was really cool. Okay. Also, just to thank you to Mr. Eskin, Mr. Fantazi, Mr. Lichtenfeld, all the Randolph teachers for hosting us here tonight. We appreciate it as well. But Mr. Fantazi, I do have to remind you that although the Eagles won, you did need an ex-Giant to do it. So just please remember that. So without further bad jokes, we'd like to present you a piece that was commissioned by the Hanover Wind Symphony for our 40th anniversary, which was just a couple of weeks ago. It was commissioned by an up-and-coming young composer named Marta, who I think you'll be hearing a lot of in the future. And he wrote this to celebrate our 40th anniversary. It's called Home of Creation.